Hello there, Buffalo faithful. A long off-season that was. Not a fan of the off-season whenever it happens. Football has just gone for way too long whenever it starts. But it's over. They've had their practices, they've had their position battles, the depth chart is set. A new quarterback is in town. JUCO quarterback Jesse Andrews taking over the spot of Matt Myers and Kyle Ventrease. Ventrease pushed down to third on the depth chart now. But let's go ahead and do something new this year. We're going to be taking a look at stats from the previous season. Going into the regular season when we get further in, we're going to just a new little segment that we're going to be doing, and I kind of really enjoy it. So let's go ahead and take a look. Adrian Martinez, the offensive threat of this Cornhusker team, not accurate. Adrian Martinez is not an efficient passer. He did have almost 3,000 yards and 28 touchdowns and a couple picks, but stellar on the ground. Adrian Martinez almost 1K last year. He is a threat offensively, and we need to be prepared for that. Rushing-wise, Maurice Washington, coming off back-to-back, basically 1,200-yard seasons. He's a fantastic running back. Wandale Robinson is their leading receiver. He's also a very good return man, but he is the most experienced receiver we are going to be playing. Defensively, DEONTRE Thomas, the edge rusher, an amazing elite defensive player, 22 TFLs last season, was a monster. 8 pass deflections is insane for a defensive lineman. We need to be careful with him. Quentin Newsome is the best defensive back that they have. He's coming off a pretty good season himself. 4 interceptions and 5 pass breakups in his first year starting. Now, to us, our new starting quarterback, Jesse Andrews. All we need him to do is not make these mistakes that Ventrease and Myers were making all last season. He keeps the ball in our hands, we will be fine. We know what we've got in our workhorse, JARET Patterson. 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns last year. Too many carries. 270 is way too many because Kevin Marks did fill in for him in the last couple of games. Marks is going to be receiving a bigger share of the workload this year, and I can't wait to see what those two can do in a more balanced rushing attack. Our number 1 receiver, MARLYN Johnson, played a little bit last year, had a touchdown, but that is all we've got basically on the receiving end. Now, defensively, VINNY DEPALMA, the transfer, I believe from Virginia Tech, he's going to be the man in the middle this year. James Patterson, we know what we've got in James Patterson, an All-American, a great edge rusher, 27 TFLs, 8 sacks last year. He had a 70-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. We know what we've got. He's a very, very good player. And a pre-Washington, we need him to be the cornerback that we know he can be. Now, that's all I've got. It's time to get to Lincoln. A sellout crowd in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Cornhuskers hosting the Buffalo Bulls this afternoon. Nebraska continues its sellout streak, and I don't think that thing is ever going away. The Bulls are coming off the best season in school history and are looking to build on that success with the new players from Dale Robinson's first recruiting class. While Nebraska, they're trying to return to national prominence. The Bulls versus the Huskers. It's almost kickoff. I'll see you in a few. This place is rocking. The Bulls start with the ball at the 25. Barasa motions left. Andrews hands off Patterson. Patterson goes left. Gets about 4 on the play. Under center now. Andrews dropping back to pass. Setting up the screen to Patterson. Patterson can't get his feet moving fast enough, and he actually loses a yard. Quickly 3rd and 7. Pistol formation. Marks motion right side. Andrews making some calls. Fakes the snap. Gets it. Andrews standing back. Throws left side to MARLYN Johnson on the curl. And they get the first down. Good vision there from Andrews. Andrews making some adjustments here on this play. Staying in the pistol. Landry motion right side. Andrews hands off Patterson. Patterson going right. And he's going to get 11 yards on the rush. 2 first downs now at the 45. Andrews hands off to Landry. And Landry gets up to about midfield after that run. Under center, 2 tight ends. Dropping back to pass. Andrews trying to run away from the pressure. And he loses 11 yards on the play. 3rd and forever. Andrews by himself. Looking down the field for Barasa, and it is almost intercepted. Thankfully knocked away, but the Bulls are going to have to punt. Evan Finnegan back at about the 23. Wind's not great right now. Demarion Houston fielding this at the 25. Houston going left. He's got blocks up to about the 50 and taken down. Huskers starting at the 49-yard line. Martinez in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Washington and just chucks it out of bounds. An odd play. 2nd and 10 now. Martinez by himself. Martinez trying to take off. DePalma spying the whole way. And Martinez is only going to get a yard on that play. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. Nebraska does run a hurry-up offense. And as we found out last year, that can sometimes be a hindrance to this defense. 3rd and 9, Martinez, left side on the corner to Andre Hunt. A beautiful throw, an even better catch, just gets the foot in bounds. Huskers down to the 30. Hurrying up to the line. Martinez staying in solo in the shotgun. Martinez throwing right side to Cade Warner. And Cade Warner gets 13 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Huskers quickly find themselves in the red zone. Nebraska is at the 16-yard line. Staying in the shotgun formation. Houston to the right of Martinez. Robinson in motion. Handoff to Robinson, but he's going to go nowhere. Loses 2 yards, and Dawoon Hilton gets credited with the TFL. Huskers coming out in shotgun formation. Washington to the left of Martinez. McQuitty in motion. Fakes the handoff. Martinez keeping it going left side. And he's taken down after a gain of 6. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now. Huskers staying in the shotgun look. Split back set now. Washington and Gibbs back there with Martinez. Martinez looking to pass. Throwing right side to Gibbs. Gibbs is met by 2 Bulls, but muscles his way forward. Tyler Gibbs with the reception picks up 8. What an effort by Gibbs on that play. At the 4, staying in that split back set. Martinez is going to take it himself, going left, and he is met immediately by Friendy Daralis. Daralis made some impacts last season, and he finally gets a chance to start. It's nice to see improvement from Daralis from last year to this. Washington on 2nd down gets 4. Taken up to about the 3. 3rd and goal. Huskers staying shotgun. Washington to the left of Martinez. Martinez on 3rd down trying to set up a screen, trying to take off, and Caleb Tate is going to be credited with the sack, and the Huskers are going to have to kick. The Bulls find themselves quickly in a 3rd down scenario after that great defensive stop last possession. Pistol full house. Landry's motioned out left side. Andrews adjusting the play. Looking to pass. Andrews throwing slant to MARLYN Johnson. And Marlyn Johnson's got 13 and a new set of downs. Staying in the pistol. Andrews hands off to Marks, and what a hit by Jackson Hanna. Wow, laid the wood, and Marks loses a yard. 2nd and 11, 3 tight ends in. Andrews adjusting the play. Dropping back, quick throw, Johnson! First down and more. Taken down after a gain of 16. At midfield now. 2 tight ends in, Andrews under center. Barasa, motion, handoff Patterson. And Patterson takes it for a gain of 4, but he's currently down. We'll find out more about Patterson later on. He walked off under his own power. 2nd and 6. Play action. Andrews rolling right, dumps it off to Landry. And Landry's got a gain of 3. 3rd and 2. Andrews under center. Landry in. Handoff Marks. Marks is going to go nowhere. And that is the end of the first quarter. After 1, Nebraska is leading 3-0. But Buffalo is going to have a big decision to make when they come back from the break. Robbins has sent the offense out onto the field. And Andrews is going to keep it and get the first. What a gutsy call. 2nd and 9. Pistol formation, handoff McDuffie. McDuffie taking it up the middle. And Dylan McDuffie's got a gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation on 3rd down. Andrews fakes the snap. Gets the snap now. Rolling right side. Andrews has got an open lane and slides down after he gets the first. It's nice to see Andrews take off when he can. And the big offensive line heavy set is in. Marks, left side, carries it up for a gain of 4. 2nd down. 3rd and 6. Andrews under center. Dropping back, quickly lofts it up left side, and Jelani Foster comes down with it and gets the first. Great play. 1st and 10. Andrews dropping back, quickly throws over the middle for Jelani Foster again. And Foster picks up 13 and a new set of downs. On the 3. Andrews under center. Fullback is in. Fakes the snap. Now he gets it, dropping back to pass, rolling out right side, and Andrews is going to take it in himself. Touchdown, Bulls! The first collegiate touchdown for Jesse Andrews, and the Bulls are going to find themselves up 7-3 after this kick. Nebraska taking over at the 25. Martinez setting up a screen for Washington. He's got the blocks. Shakes off the tackle from Hilton and is finally shoved out of bounds by VINNY DEPALMA after a gain of 14. Huskers already at the 40. Staying in the shotgun. Washington to the right of Martinez. Setting up a screen again. Martinez dumps it off to Washington, who shakes off the first tackle and is finally pushed out. 2nd and 6. Martinez hands it off to Washington. Washington takes it left and gets the first down after a gain of 6. At midfield now. Staying in shotgun. That very heavy shotgun offense. They do not go under center very often. Martinez, read option, going left side. He's got open field, and he is taken down by Kyle Goff after a gain of 17. Huskers at the 35-yard line or so. We haven't seen the Bulls defense generate much pressure so far. 1st and 10, handoff Washington. Washington is tripped up, picks up 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. Seems like the Bulls are trying out a plethora of defensive formations to try and stop this offense right now. Martinez, another handoff to Washington. Washington going right, and he picks up 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Martinez looking to pass on 3rd down. Throw right side to Cade Warner, wide open in the flats, and he picks up 9. First down for the Huskers into the red zone for the second time today. But this is the exact place that we can see the Buffalo defense shine. 1st and 10. Martinez looking to pass. Throwing left to Wandale Robinson. And he picks up 11 and gets the first. Martinez starting off the day pretty well for himself. 7 of 8, almost 80 yards. 1st and goal. Martinez handoff to Tompkins. And Ronald Tompkins takes it in untouched. And the Huskers are going to go up 3 now after this kick. Starting at the 18, this place is getting raucous. 1st and 10, Andrews play action. Going down the field, and it's knocked away by Cam Taylor-Britt. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Andrews hands off to Marks. Marks up the middle, lowers his shoulder. Knocks over a Husker and picks up 12. Marks' best run of the day so far. Andrews on 1st down. Moving to his right. Andrews throws, and it's caught. Julian Barraza catches it at the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds. Nice to see a nice throw on the run from Andrews there. 1st and 10. Andrews underneath to Jelani Foster, and Foster picks up 9. 2nd and short. 3rd and inches. Hand off to Jeremy Landry. And Landry picks up another 1st down. Landry was used a lot last year. Nice to see them not shying away from that this year. 1st and 10. Under center. Andrews is going to fumble the ball. They called that a fumble? He was in the throwing motion. That could not have been a fumble. He looks like he's throwing that ball. But take a look at this. What do you think? I think he's in the throwing motion. Talk about a momentum killer, as Nebraska is going to end up with the ball. Can't challenge the play. 1st and 10. 2 minutes ago here in the 1st half. Martinez play action. Going deep left side, and McQuitty's got the ball! And the cornerback over pursued. Javon McQuitty, 56 yards for the touchdown. Terrible defense, and the Huskers are going to go up 10. What a collapse. Apri Washington back deep to receive this kick. Could have won Return Man of the Year last year if he hadn't gotten injured. Washington going left side. Washington's got the blocks. Past the 50, the 40, and is knocked out of bounds after a gain of 59. That's how you get back into it. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Andrews, play action. Rolling right once again, and it's almost intercepted. Thankfully, he drops it, brings up 2nd down. In the pistol, Andrews looking, rolling right, and is sacked. 3rd and 20. Great play by Ty Robinson there. Andrews by himself. Going down the middle of the field for Hunter. And Hunter is going to drop the pass. The Bulls are going to have to punt. 1:14 left. Washington gets the ball on 2nd down. And Eddie Wilson going to drag him down behind the line. Bulls not using their timeouts just yet, as on 3rd down, Washington is taken down, and they use their 1st. 1st and 10 at the 32. Andrews by himself. Rolling right side. Andrews extending the play, and he finds Marlon Johnson at about the 50-yard line. Great play. Great job extending the play. At the 50. Andrews having a good day so far for himself. 10 of 15 in his debut. 13 seconds to go. Andrews throwing down the middle, and Hunter hangs on to this one. The Bulls use their 2nd timeout. 8 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Andrews going deep down the middle, and it is intercepted, but he goes out of bounds. One more chance to score here. Too far for a field goal. Andrews is back there with Marks. Andrews going deep left side, and it is knocked away And Taylor Britt comes up with the interception. Tipped INT, so it's not really Andrews' fault. But that is the end of the first half. Nebraska currently up 17-7. And I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised. But let's see what happens in the second half and what adjustments Robbins can make. I'll see you after the break. Welcome back to second half football action. Nebraska starting the second half off with the ball, and Maurice Washington stopped behind the line by Vinny DePalma. 2nd and 13. Great way to start the second half, as on the next play, Martinez throws it straight into the defensive lineman. Couldn't get his hands up fast enough. 3rd and 13. Martinez trying to get away from the pressure, falling backwards, and just throws it at the ground. They're going to have to punt. 2nd and 10. Andrews, quick pass left side. Foster on the slant, and Foster picks up 12 in the first. Past midfield now. Andrews under center, dropping back to pass. Takes his time, finds Landry, and they're going to mark him just short of the first. 3rd and inches. Under center. 2 tight ends in as the handoff goes to Landry, and Landry picks up the first. 1st and 10. Handoff Marks. Marks makes the first man miss and picks up 8 on the run. 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Barasa motions left. Handoff Marks again. Marks spins off the first hit. Falls forward for a gain of 7. 1st and 10. Play action. Andrews throwing right side. Julian Barasa comes down with it, and the Bulls are inside the 3. Shotgun formation. Andrews looking to pass. Finds Barasa in the end zone, but he drops it. Barasa must have heard the footsteps coming. 2nd and goal. Handoff Marks. Marks is going to be met at the goal line. He does not make it into the end zone. 3rd and goal. Andrews is staying in the shotgun formation. Andrews looking to pass. Throwing to Marlyn Johnson, and he drops it in the end zone as well. Coach Robbins looked upset on the sideline, sends his guys back out. 4th and goal. Andrews looking to pass. Fires left side, and touchdown Bulls! Jelani Foster with the reception, and thankfully holds on to the ball. It's only going to be a 4-point game now. What a throw in between 2 defenders. 2nd and 10. Robinson in motion. Martinez hands it off to Robinson. Robinson takes it right side and picks up 11 on the play. Gets the first down. Buffalo ate up a lot of time on their last touchdown drive. Split formation. Martinez looking to pass. Moving left, and Eddie Wilson takes him down. What a sack by Wilson. 2nd and 14. Washington is going to go nowhere. 3rd and 15. Vinny DePalma credited with the TFL. The defense is here to play right now. 3rd and forever. Tight end motions left side. Martinez setting up the screen. Washington gets it, shakes out the first tackle, and Patterson drags him down. What an effort by Patterson on that play to stop the Huskers from getting the first down. Andre Hunter back deep to receive this punt, standing at about the 13. Hunter going right side. Got a little bit of space, and Hunter is taken down after a gain of 20. Really solid punt return for the freshman. 1st and 10, less than 2 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Andrews hands off to Marks, and Marks is going to go nowhere. 2nd and 11. Andrews looking to pass. Another quick pass to Foster, who's got the 1st down. These Buffalo receivers are coming up with crucial catches. 2nd and 9. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Handoff to McDuffie, and McDuffie is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 when we come back. Play made by Jackson Hanna, having a good game for himself. But after 3, Buffalo only finds themselves down 17-14. And Buffalo is driving. Momentum slowly shifting, it seems. Bulls are making the plays and Nebraska is not. 4th quarter begins here. 3rd and 10. Andrews in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Throws over the middle. And Bernard Porter comes down with the ball. 1st and 10. Foster motions. Hands off to Foster. Foster's got a little bit of room. Makes a man miss and picks up 7 on the rush. 2nd and 3. Safety creeping down into the box. Nebraska is expecting a run, it seems. Andrews handoff Marks, and Marks gets the 1st down. Pressure sent to the wrong side. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Andrews moving to his right, and it is almost picked off by Isaiah Stallber. Trying to go downfield. 2nd and 10. Marks is going to take it up the middle for a gain of 12. And Marks is starting to heat up. 2nd and 8. Andrews throwing left side to Barassa. And Barassa, he's got the 1st down after a gain of 10. 1st and goal. Johnson in motion. Handoff to Marlyn Johnson, who is stopped in the backfield. Loses 3. 2nd and goal. Andrews handoff to Marks. Marks is met at about the 2. Picks up 4. Is going to bring up 3rd and goal. Andrews is milking this clock for all that's worth. And Buffalo is doing a great job at not letting Nebraska's high-powered offense have the ball as Marks into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! And the Buffalo Bulls find themselves on top once again, but it's not over yet. 1st and 10. Martinez, handoff Washington. Washington stiff arms a defender and is taken down after a gain of 12. 3:30 to go here in the game. Washington has not been utilized very well today. Only 9 carries. Martinez looking to pass. Going left side to Hunt. And Hunt goes past the 50 and taken down at about the 45. This Nebraska offense does not need a lot of time to score. This game could flip once again very quickly. 1st and 10. Martinez, draw play to Washington, and he is only going to get a yard. Met in the backfield, shakes off the 1st tackle, but it slowed him down just enough. 2nd and 9. Staying in the shotgun. Martinez throwing right side, and a pre-Washington could not get there. Almost hooked that one to the house. 3rd and 9. Martinez throwing down the middle, and it is knocked away. Almost intercepted. Bring up 4th down. Great play by true freshman Kyle Goff on that last play. A lot of hype for this kid, as this punt is excellent. Goes out at about the 5-yard line. What a punt by Pristup. This game is not over. You need to get a couple 1st downs here. 1st and 10, hand off Marks, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. Nick Henrik having a great day for himself. 2nd and 11, hand off Marks. Marks is going to be just short of the 1st down. Nebraska uses their 1st timeout. 3rd and 2. 2:16 remaining in the game. And Marks is met in the backfield by Jackson Hanna. What a game we have right now. Great play from Hanna. Nebraska, 1 timeout left. Not a great punt at the 45. Houston is going straight ahead, taken down at about the 40. 2 minutes remain in the game, and we need the Buffalo defense to step up right now. 40 yards to go for Nebraska to gain the lead. McQuitty motioned left side. Martinez keeps it. Martinez cut back right, and he's only going to pick up 3. The Bulls have done a great job at not letting Martinez really get any open lanes. 2nd and 7. Putting motion left again. Martinez keeps it again. And Martinez runs over a defensive back and picks up 4. 3rd and 2. Almost at the 30. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go here in the game. Martinez handoff to Washington, and he is met by James Patterson. What a play. Brings up 4th down. 4th and 5. Clock is running. Martinez looking to pass, and it is caught by Wandale Robinson, and he picks up the 1st. It was a pretty close call there. They gave him a generous spot. 1st and 10. Martinez looking to pass and caught again by Wandale Robinson. 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Clock is moving. Less than a minute to go here in the 4th quarter. Nebraska still has their timeout. Buffalo has all 3 of theirs. Martinez once again throwing, and McQuitty is going to finally be called down. He picks up the 1st. Clock stops. 47 seconds to go. Seems Buffalo is just letting them take these short plays. They do not want to give up the big chunk plays. Martinez scrambling around in the backfield, and he gets away from the pressure and is taken down by Patterson after a gain of 6. Did not get out of bounds. Nebraska still holding on to that timeout. 2nd and 4. And a false start by the center. That's sort of a hindrance to the Bulls as the clock is going to stop. 2nd and 9. Martinez draw to Washington and cannot get away from Kyler Lang. 3rd down and 9. Clock is moving. 20 seconds remaining here in the game. Nebraska finally gets set. Martinez looking to pass. Throwing left side. Wandale Robinson. And what an effort to get out of bounds on that play. 4th and 1. 11 seconds remain. Martinez hands the ball off to Washington, and he's not going to get the 1st. Are you kidding me? Mark Davis. What a play. Check this out. Friendy Daralis sets the edge. Eddie Wilson pushing the center back into Washington slows him down just enough for Mark Davis, who sheds off his block quickly, runs right into Washington. Game, set, match. What a team play. Everything that they needed to happen happened. I am stunned just as much as these thousands of fans here in Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, one of the hardest college football environments to play in. And the Bulls come out on top, upsetting the number 14th ranked Cornhuskers. I don't know what to say. I mean, that second half, Nebraska had less than 100 yards of offense. Credit to the defense, credit to the offense for converting when they needed to, not letting Nebraska have the ball. And this is what happens when everything goes perfect. Any given Saturday, this can happen. I'm amazed. What a complete game all around. Hats off to the coaching staff for getting this team ready. Hats off to the players. And look at this. Buffalo had the ball 26 minutes of this game. Nebraska, less than 10. Amazing debut for Andrews. 18 of 28. Basically 200 yards, a touchdown, an interception that wasn't even his fault. 64% completion percentage. If he can do that more often than not, we're going to win a lot of games with him under center. I am very impressed with his game. Rushing wise, Kevin Marks thankfully stepped in when Patterson went down. And I do have more information on Patterson. It was only a concussion. Nothing terribly serious. Hopefully he can recover from that quickly. Maybe out next game. Won't know until later on in the week. But it is a good thing that we do have Marks as a backup. Very pleased with his efforts in relief. Receiving wise, Jelani Foster, Marlyn Johnson, Julian Barassa, your leading receivers. Made plays when we needed him to. I'm just so happy right now. I don't know what to really say. Defensively, Mark Davis is my player of the game. Defensively, we had a lot of flashes of talent. Kyle Goff had a great pass breakup. DePalma has showed out in his debut. Patterson made plays when we needed him to. And of course, Mark Davis with the game-winning tackle. Great defense in the second half. Proud of this team. What a game. Next week, renewing a rivalry. The Syracuse Orange playing at Syracuse in the Carrier Dome. A very fun place to play. But that's all the time that I have for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. It means a lot. If you could also like, comment what your favorite part was, disliked anything. Like to leave comments, interact with them. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new and you like what I make. I put a lot of time and effort into this. Also, I'm sorry for any mispronunciations and for taking forever to release this video. I was planning on releasing a lot this past week, but where I live, we got hit with a massive inland hurricane, and I've been out of power for about a week, and I had no internet for a long time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.